How you doing? What's up? It's your boy Decopbo. Excuse my lip. I got cut drinking soda. Yeah, these soup coolers, and somehow the king cut my lip or something. I don't know. And so welcome to as y'all can tell from my beautiful view from the 14th floor. It's nighttime. It's really night. It's 11:35. November 9th, December 9th, 2020, and it's you know, I believe very carefully. I know I'm going home tomorrow. I'm supposed to. Well, people, when you got the inside scoop, people tell you stuff you ain't supposed to know. And a young lady was like, "Oh, you going home?" And I guess got out the shower. I was saying, they're like, "You going home?" And I miss you, and this and the third. And I'm like, okay, that's cool. Gotta watch out about attention nowadays. I teach young boys about that. All attention ain't good attention. But to make it long story short, I'm like, how you know I'm going home? She's like, they updated it in the system. You go home tomorrow. So I instantly knew I had to, and I instantly knew that I would have to do late night confessions, which I would do right after this. So like I said, I instantly knew what I would have to do for late night confessions, and I said to myself, like, it's going to be a hard time for me to do this because it's hard for me. Like, I done played sports, basketball my whole life, played football at the end of my athletic career, and it's like I've been taught like that, to tell people your secrets, especially to confess that you're weak. It's a weakness in it. Of course, it sounds retarded to the average person, but when you've been told something for a really long time, you not only start to believe it, you start to make excuses for it, and oh, that was hot right there. But, just being honest, it's like, I really have a hard time, even though it may seem easy on this camera, but you notice that it's a camera. No one's here. It's just me and the camera. So it comes across as boldness. It comes across as like someone who is just says anything about anything, everything. But the reality of it is the audience in which I say it to isn't present. So it's easy for me to say stuff, but in reality, if someone was here, I would be. If someone was here, I'd be hard pressed to suppress that information about me being in a situation like for instance, I knew I would have to get this out of my system that I am totally petrified. And it comes from the reality that I am to the point now where, like, I have become more comfortable in the hospital than I am in my own entire house because I've always had to get my mind in a state in which I say to myself, when you go outside, enjoy it to the fullest, because you never know when a hospital will be called. And that's because of the amount of time that I've spent in the hospital for the right reasons, to try to give myself an opportunity to have the best form of livelihood and life that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, that God sends down and allows me to be on this earth. So I say that to say that, it's been very successful, and inshallah I'll continue to be successful, but I still have to say that it's hard for me to get excited about going home, because it's like the more I get excited, like people seeing everything in my life is transparent for a reason. It helps me stay consistent, helps me stay on point. I have to use these things even though other people don't, but I know that if I stop coming on video, if I stop making videos, if If I stop moving, if I stop coming up, if I stop being successful, people will notice, and that's a pressure that's good for me. I work good under discipline, so it's like I have to be honest. Y'all seen it. Like I just was home. Look, I've been in the hospital 2 weeks. I just was home for 9 days. Like after being in the hospital 40-something days, I was in home. And it was like, I'm telling you, damn, happy riding around, chilling with Blue and all that, like, riding around in the crib, folks, what's up, you know what I mean? And as soon as I got comfortable, it was like, hey, you gotta go back. So it's like, psychology teaches you that confusion sometimes could be manipulated. And it will develop a sense of woe, or like woe is thee. Right? I know that's like nerdy shit. Like, what is he talking about? Confusion can sometimes cause depression, because in confusion, when you are a person who likes to have the answers, sometimes in confusion you make up an answer just to give yourself some stability in whatever's going on. Like, even if that's not right, you have told yourself that this is what is going on, therefore you kind of calm down and deal with it, when actually you're using a falsehood as fuel to get over the problem, which is the same thing as someone came and they medicated themselves based upon them trying to get over something that happened. Like, people like, all right, fuck it, they have a drink, or they smoke some weed, or they're stressed out, they get high. Like, so it'll be the same thing. It's just, instead of it being in a physical form, it's a mental form. Like, I make up some shit to explain what's going on, even though I know probably it's not happening, just to get over what's going on. So I say all that because, like, I should be happy. My life is great right now. Other than my health, I can't lie. Like, other than my health and my situation with my sons, my life is amazing. Because I compare my life to my life. I don't compare my life to other people. I compare my life, and I know where I come from. My shit is amazing right now. Like, you know, being a grown man, not having to depend on people, being able to have money to complain about having to spend on something positive like bills or your kids. All of this stuff is just positive. Being able to say, hey, you know what, I feel like doing this today, and being able to do it. See, a lot of times people so caught up on trying to have an image, they don't realize that their image is betraying them anyway. Like, motherfuckers know, dude, you trying to run, you saying that you broke. I mean, not broke. And you saying you know it's broke, and you saying all this, or you saying this, or you might not be saying anything, just acting like it. And what you don't realize is people know. People in your family know. Your friends know. People know. Like, knew you was not up all the time. Like, so instead of me getting embarrassed with the obvious, I've come to realize, yo, this ice is the greatest ice of all time. Only our hospital heads know that ice is amazing. You put some Splenda in it. Oh my God. So listen. I realized that my struggle actually makes my testimony even better right now. If I take away my struggle, my testimony means nothing. It's nothing. Like, you was this and now you're that, and what's the big deal? Like, why should we pay attention to that? No, but when you add your struggle into your story, your testimony becomes amazing. Then it becomes a story. If you separate your struggle out of anything in your life, you make it non-avoid. You make it regular. Because, like, it's regular for people to come out here and go to school, become successful. What's irregular is the people who make mistakes and suffer and don't make it. That is where the story lies at. I mean, I'm just being honest with you. I used to try to hide my faults. And then I realized that my mistakes is what make me great. Now, where I came from makes it oppressive where I'm at. And when you get that, you'll understand the way the world works. I am a CEO and in charge of youth. Not because I'm special. I am though. But not because of it. Not because I deserve it. But because I was the only person that I knew at the time, and that I still trying to find somebody who was not afraid to say he was wrong. Something that simple. It's 1,000 people trying to do what I do. Why do I stand out to the people who? Why am I being asked to speak and tutor and life coaching people who don't know me? I don't have those things. I don't have a doctor's degree. I don't have some letters behind my name. I have something that people are longing for, the truth. Because one thing I learned from a woman, she said, if you lie to me about something petty, you will lie to me about something important. So I tell the truth about something important, so you know that I'll tell the truth about something petty. To God be the glory. This is my late night confessions. I feel a little better. I say a little. But I got it on my chest once again, and whatever someone does with it, they do with it. It's your boy Decopbo. Till next time.